and our college coaches tell us this all the time. He can fix if you miss, like, okay, you go for a double leg takedown. But you messed up, like, your draft step was there, your shot was there, but your head was down. He wanted you, like, when you came off the mat, like, you know, how'd you miss that shot while my head was down? And then we go back in that room and fix it. Kind of like what you were telling Junie, shit, watching tape is one of the worst things, because you sit there and you're just like, I really look like an idiot right here. I shouldn't have done that. Countless of times. And I'll take this. Go ahead.
One of the best superstars around.
Like,
and his opponent from
parts
unknown.
Like, I'll tell you this. A story of me, I only won one region title in my entire high school career. It was my junior year. This kid I faced my sophomore and junior year, and we were always back and forth. He beat me one match, I beat him. It was always back and forth. But my dad, he was our assistant, and he videotaped all of our matches. Well, I noticed in the match before, or upcoming to the region tournament, this kid, his name was Jabez. Of all names, his name was Jabez. Really nice guy off the mat, but on the mat, we wanted to kill each other. And so anyway, he was prone, which I don't know if y'all know where he was prone to this move called an ankle kick. If you want me to explain it, I will, but I think it's self-explanatory. You pick the ankle. And he was always prone to an ankle pick. So, region tournament, before the region tournament, I perfected it. In practice, I would just do nothing but hit this ankle pick that he was prone to. And so, come region finals, and we went out of bounds. I saw him gassed. I said, I'm hitting it. I don't, if I may miss, I may lose. I hit. Went back, took him down, beat him 7-5. So, I mean, I think it's, I don't care what it is, whether it's online playing or real life. If you do the same shit over and over again, well, that's called insanity. But if you do the same shit again with a different strategy, well, now you're a strategist. Like, if you go to Alabama Stadium and you get blown out 54-0, there's nothing you can do to fix it. You just got your ass handed to you. But if you go in there and lose by a couple of touchdowns, well, now you go back to the drawing board and say, okay, this is what worked, this is what didn't. Don't necessarily throw it out, but do a different route. Like, okay, I adjusted in that match with y'all, and y'all didn't even see it. That first European uppercut I went for, he blocked. And I said, all right, he's expected. Yeah. So, and I'm literally telling myself that because I play it for fun. When he would let his guard down, because he knew like I'd like to run after him, he'd let his guard down, try to hit something. The first time I went for it, I could tell by just how he was like shit.
Oh, brutal knees to the lungs. He's got him scouted.
Yeah, that's going to
isolating the arm. Counters that.
I mean, shoot, I'm not afraid to admit it. For whatever reason, Facebook I'm not.
He's got to know he's in harm's way here.
But I posted my semifinal match in my tournament. I got beat 6-3.
He's turning the tables.
The reason I posted it was not for me to look bad. But a lot of my buddies who like, I have a buddy in Bill Culture. He wrestled for the West Virginia, like the main campus, Big 12 West Virginia, and was a Big 12 champion. And like he went in there and he was like, "This is what you could fix. This is what you could do better." And like a lot of my buddies were like even like better than me. Like, this is what you could have done. This is what you could fix for next year when you go to college. I could. They said, "I know what I'm doing." But I was like, you know, I could take this stuff next year, learn, and possibly try to get better. And or when I coach, teach somebody. I mean, I don't care. I don't care how old you are. People say you can't learn enough. That's true. Shit, I went back. Which league? Please me as something, and Ryan, don't take me as this chewing your ass. How old are you?
Able to reverse.
Okay, I'm 27 years old. I'm gonna tell you some truth and something. Don't get up and buy it. And if you don't want to do it, don't do it out. It's your life. I'm just sitting there as a friend telling you what I think. I heard you earlier say you were drunk out of college. Okay, what's your alternative?
German suplex.
Okay. What you're dealing with.
Dodged right on cue. He switches it back around.
Like what?
2 boots to the mush. Able to get the advantage here. And responds with a counter of their own. He had it scouted. Look at this, going counter for counter.
And how much are you making doing all that?
Carefully measuring their opponent.
Great counter. He's got the answer for that one.
That's not bad.
Caught the leg.
Now, take this into consideration. I guess this hit me jumping on you, you telling you bad. I mean, you want to be sick. I respect. Okay, I thought the same thing.
Great job refocusing.
In fact, my sophomore year, actually really junior year, I decided I was done with wrestling, and I was almost done with school because I just came back from boot camp for the National Guard. I was like, you know what, I'm going to go after that. My dad had the same talk to me, I'll never forget it, and about 8 years later, 7 years later, it was 2015 when I came back. I hate to say it, but he was right on this. With the way the economy is going, and the way jobs are, I don't care what you go ahead and look for it. A lot of them nowadays, to get the decent money, you would at least have to have a bachelor's.
So we can put him back down.
At least. Used to be in those students. Now a lot of them want bachelors, and this one keep going up. Like teaching, right now I'm making roughly $40,000 a year. But now, when I get my master's degree, that's going to add an additional $10,000 in my account. To just, I mean, pay bills, take care of my son, get stuff around the house, whatever I got to do. Okay, my dad, and this is why I say you remind me of somebody. My dad, when he graduated high school, he went to the West Virginia State Police Academy and became a deputy in Raleigh County, where I live at now. And then he went to the city police. But then he started getting he went to college, got his degree. Almost 10 years after having me, he went to State Farm. Which, I mean, you know, 9-to-5 job, whatever. He is now a manager. Like some type of manager of catastrophe team, like he travels and stuff. But I'm not going to sit here and like just give you an exact number. But let's put it this way, it's high 6 figures. And all because he got a bachelor's degree. So I'm not sitting there saying stick to college, you know, I'm not sitting there saying that it's going to be everything. But I am going to say as a friend, don't rule that out. Because trust me, when I say this, about 3 years ago, I was in a place like you are wondering, should I continue? Because when I came back from boot camp, they restarted me as a freshman. For whatever reason, like all my credits, something happened to them, they got lost, I got restarted. In 2019, I literally sat there, I was like, you know what, I don't want to do this. But I pushed myself through it, got my degree. And when I was at Progress working night shift, when I got my degree, I had 2 times where I could have been a manager. Just because I had a degree. I had no qualifications to be lit. No business degree. I had a criminal justice degree. But I had that second, post-secondary education. And then I got into teaching. So I'm not sitting there saying college is everything. But I am saying don't look back 10, 15 years from now like in my shoes when you're 28 years old. Because here's the thing. I pick on you about this, but you're a level-headed dude. I respect that. I wrote the
I
out
say
of
we
it.
take it top shelf,
You
gentlemen.
want to find the woman of your dreams. Assume, maybe I'm wrong on this. I think you like to have a kid or two one day, right?
No, what the? Am I using red?
Monumental victory.
I tried using it.
Here is your winner, the Diamond, Shibata Katsuyori.
That,
A
I'll tell you this.
taxing victory here.
As a married man,
Getting it
that
done the
is
hard way.
smart.
I don't care if it's your
Because
fifth.
me and my wife said and talked about it for 2 years before we even thought about it. And now we got one. Now, I love him to death, but I'm going to tell you this.